Number one question, how do you handle prayer and work?
Kuya, wag question. Ay, how do you handle prayer and work? Ang prayer, di ba na definition sa prayer? Ang prayer is part of my work. Okay? Kaya without prayer, the work has no meaning. So, importante nga, when you work, you make your work as also part of prayer. Kana, kung lalong na imahang pagtuo sa Ginoo. So, importante na siya. So, you pray, separately from work, pero when you work, your prayer becomes the flow of your work. Okay, kaduha, sana.
Second question, in what way or ways are you benefiting from prayer?
Ay, sobra. Daghan. First, you change, there is a transformation that will happen in your life because of prayer. Kaya di ba communication with God man na ang prayer? So, every time you communicate with God, you will benefit the grace, the blessing in your life, and you'll feel that there is transformation. Example, if you've been impatient, you realize that as you continue to pray, you become patient, considerate, compassionate, and number, sunod na.
Third, share an experience on prayer facing destruction or dryness. What did it become?
When you experience dryness, when you experience of dryness
Or destructions?
all the time. Why? Because we are surrounded by noise, and they can be distracting. We are also our thoughts can be very, very noisy, especially when you have problems, and then you feel you have the world is in you when you are praying, pero then you experience there is dryness. Then you sometimes want to give up in praying, pero because you continue to pray even in the moments of dryness, the more you have to contemplate. Kaya bang lalumon yun mo imuhang, you have to convince yourself that you really have to pray even in the moments of dryness. And even in the moments of dryness, there is still the grace of the Lord that will come to you when you pray. Di ka pwede mo na. Sige.
Last
Napa.
question, if your prayer is not heard, what do you do?
Oh, ako? I believe there is no prayer that is not heard. All prayers are heard by the Lord. The only thing is, the answer may be no, maybe yes, maybe not yet, later, or di na. Not, your prayer is not worth it, o dili dapat tubagon, or it's not what I want from you, sa Ginoo. Not my will. What you wish is not my will. So, therefore, no prayer that is not heard. Walay prayer nga wala gitubag sa Ginoo, gitubag yun na. Kaya lang yes or no, or never, or not yet, later. Kaya na, wala na. Di pa sa...
Okay, so first question, how do you handle prayer and studies?
So I handle prayer and studies through making time with prayer, and also with the studies I tend to manage, like I've said, time. You need to manage your time properly, and then you need to be able to know your priorities and stuff.
Okay. So second question, in what way are you benefiting from prayer?
So prayer is beneficial for me because it enlightens my spiritual belief, and also it gives me strength to face all the difficulties and challenges that I face in life.
Okay. Third, share an experience on prayer facing distractions or dryness, and what did it taught you?
I guess one of the experience I got while being distracted is that um, like a prayer every 12 p.m. prayer here, you tend to be distracted because there are a lot of students like walking in the hallway, or like they're being noisy, so you get distracted with it or the noise that they make.
So, last question. If your prayer is not heard, what do you do?
Um, for me, in my own like experience, I don't believe that prayers are not heard. I just believe that there are certain time, or like they said that God's perfect time. So if your prayers are not heard now, then I believe that it will be heard soon, pero hindi siya like not heard at all. Like your time is not yet right.